We should check as always. We check as always. Everything is fine. And we start. Hi to everyone. My name is Tanya Boran, and today we are together on my YouTube channel. This is a YouTube channel about the predictive astrology, and here we are together to learn a predictive astrology, to make forecasts for different countries. And me, Tanya Boran, is the astrologist who is making predictions for, I don't know, maybe 8 years or 9 years from 2016. I started in 2016, and I have a big prognostic astrology school in Russian language, and we have more than 3,300 students worldwide. So we have students from 172 countries. And today we will talk about the solar eclipse. Today is the 1st of October. Tomorrow the solar eclipse will happen in this world, and we are together here to discuss this topic. And you know that, maybe you don't, but I will tell you that eclipses is a very normal thing. It happens 4 times per year: 2 lunar moon eclipse and 2 solar eclipse. And sometimes I hear that astrologers, they say that lunar eclipse or sun eclipse makes your destiny for 18 years. Yes, it has some base, based on astronomy, because every 18 years you will get the exactly similar eclipse like you have now. But this is only astronomy. Astrology works different. And I have no any chance to say to you that this eclipse will probably make your destiny for this long period of time. Of course, no. And as an astrologist, I know that eclipse works 4-6 months later, and maybe 1 month before this date. And here we can see the natal chart of the USA, and we will discuss the fate of USA today. And I would like to show you this is a fantastic application made by astronomers, not astrologists. Unfortunately, here you can find the eclipse which will happen tomorrow. We will count time forward, and we will see what will be happening tomorrow. We should say that the solar eclipse, which will happen on the 2nd of October, it will not be seen from USA, from Europe, only from Southern America and from this area where the ocean is situated. So a very few amount of people will see this eclipse, and this is good for us, because when you don't see the eclipse, it means that it doesn't work so hard for your country. This eclipse will work exactly on that people who is upon this, who see this eclipse perfectly. And usually it happens like this, that people who live in a country where the eclipse is very visible, has a good visibility, these people will feel the effects of this eclipse more than others. So here we are, and we see the 2nd of October, and here you can see, I will make it a little bit slower. Here you can see an eclipse in the center of Virgo constellation, and after a few seconds we will see even this lunar step on the sun. Here it is. Where it is? 1 second. So this eclipse will start. I should go to my notes. This eclipse will start at 11:42. Will have its maximum on 14:44 and will end at the 5:46, so something around 6 p.m. Why don't you show me? You don't show me because this area where I am situated will not see this eclipse, but here it is. So when in Europe it will be under the line of horizon, and you can see how Sun is eclipsing next to the star Parima. Parima is a star in the center of, in the belly of Virgo constellation. And what does it mean? Parima means a lot of variance, a lot of a multiple choice. And if Sun is eclipsing next to the star, it shows something in the mundane astrology. It means that for our world, these 4-6 months after this October eclipse, there will be a lot of possibilities and a lot of chances to make different choice, and it will be some goodness for us. So we see that this eclipse is finalizing here next to the planet Mercury. Mercury is right here on the left from this Sun, and it also happens. It has a sense that Mercury is eclipsed next to eclipsion point, means that economy will feel much from this eclipse event. It means that this eclipse will affect the economy of the world. Okay, but we will go to the two details, and here we have the exact point in the natal chart which is eclipsed. It will happen in the 16th degree of Virgo constellation. I will write down this. It's 15 degrees and 44 minutes of Virgo. So it means much for us, because if you would like to know what will happen after this eclipse in your own natal chart, you should find all the planets in this degree. And planets in the 16th degree of Virgo and in the whole natal chart. I mean, the 16th degree of Aries, of Cancer, of every sign. If you have some planets there, you should know that there will be some actions. There will be some events connected with this planet, which is connected in her own way with this eclipse. For example, now we will go to the natal chart of USA, and before I will go to this chart, I should say to you that on the bottom of this video, down there is a button, there is a link to a chatbot with predictions. I made a chatbot where you can get my predictions every day. It will be about different countries, different politicians, celebrities, and it will be really interesting. And this forecast will be in English lesson, in English language. Okay, we go to the natal chart of the USA, and here we see some specific features. For example, if we will talk about where it will be this event, this eclipse, we should say that it will be in the second in the second house of wealth and money and income of the country. And here we see the Saturn planet. And Saturn in the natal chart of the USA is working till 2026, and exactly in this degree Donald Trump has his Jupiter, and he has now the period of Jupiter. I mean that this connection between natal chart, well, how should I make this? If we see the natal chart of president or some leader, and it's connected with the fates, with the destiny of the country, so we can say that this person will affect the country much. So it will be, it is a little part, a little clue to the decision that, to this prognostic analysis that Donald Trump can be a president in 2025. But we will come back to the eclipse. This eclipse will be in the second house of money, and I noticed from the annual horoscope, from the natal chart, from the periods, planet periods of the USA, that this 2025 year will be quite successful for economy, and the USA will have much support from stars, from planets to be wealthy. And here we see some other interesting features. So the eclipse will be in the second house, and we have a lot of planets: Jupiter, Venus, Rahu and Ketu and Uranus. We have a lot of planets connected with this eclipse because they are in the same degree. And we should make an analysis about every step, every planet in this list. For example, first planet, Jupiter. We have how to say, quadratus. We have some connection with Jupiter, and this is not a very comfortable situation coming from this eclipse. And it means that after October 2024 there will be some difficult situation connected with power and connected with the leader of the USA, and it can be connected with Joe Biden or with these elections. So we can say that this eclipse shows us that after a few weeks there will be a situation of changing a president. Okay, but this eclipse works hardly. I mean that it has only 90 degrees between the point of eclipse and Jupiter, and it means that these elections, it will be like a hard situation for country. Then we can see that Venus is quite near. Venus is in the 13th degree of Gemini constellation, and it's working as Jupiter. This eclipse in October 2024 will affect the 10th house and the 3rd house of borders. And some difficult situation can be with these elections. And with borders of the country. The 3rd house as well shows us some situation connected with mass media. It means that after the 2nd of October, some interesting news will be in mass media. I don't mean that this will be news about elections and all this routine about this. I mean that there will be something additional. We will see. After several weeks, we will see what will be in this mass media program, because something interesting should be, something extra. Then Venus is a karaka of country, of the land, of territories, because it's a matri karaka. And this strong connection of matri karaka and eclipse point shows us that there will be some natural calamities connected with Earth, with ground, with Venus. I mean that it can be now we know that several days ago a huge situation happened in the USA, this tornado, these hurricanes, and it can repeat, or some period will for the USA will be not very calm, connected with nature, because of this connection, because Venus, which is connected with the sun eclipse point, and the connection is quite rough. Okay, then second we have Rahu and Ketu, and this eclipse makes good aspects to Rahu and Ketu. Rahu shows the politics connected with other countries. So we can say that winter and autumn and winter of 2024 and the beginning of 2025 will be quite successful for the USA in the point of view of politics. Then Ketu shows us some difficult situations in the 6th house, and as I said to you, it can be some natural diseases, some natural situation like floods, like earthquakes, but it will not be very hard. I mean, it doesn't mean that there will be such situation like in Turkey 1 year ago, no, but some tension here exists. Okay, so with this eclipse, we've done our work, and we will go to the second one. The second one will be on the 29th of March 2025. So we will go there in 2025 springtime, and it will this eclipse will be in the 15th degree of Pisces. So here I should point this October 24, and a little bit higher I will write down the 29th of March 2025. Oops, 2025. Sun will be in the 15th degree of Pisces constellation, and it will be that's all. This is also Sun. This is also Sun. This event, this astrological event, will happen in the 8th house of the USA, here in this red area, and it means that after March 2025, it will be a big change for this country. Which change we will have? The degree is quite similar like a previous one, so we have the same connections between planets and this eclipse point from the 8th house. First eclipse, October eclipse, was from the 2nd house, and it shows us that there will be some income, some support of planets, some good events, and some difficult situation with power with the leader. These elections will be hard, and some problems with the borders and nature. Okay, so the situation is like this, but this October eclipse is not similar like this March eclipse, because March eclipse shows us the situation from the 8th house, and it means that everything can be quicked, can be turned from another point of view, and some big changes will happen. Why? First, we can say that this degree, the 15th degree, is very close to Uranus degree. Uranus sits in the 10th house of power, and Uranus in the 10th house shows us that there will be some unexpected situation connected with power, with the president, with the leader of the country, and it will be the situation will be rapidly changing, and some unexpected things should happen on the dates next to this eclipse, or maybe few weeks after. I will check your comments. Please write your comments if you like, if you have some questions. Helena is asking, will I make this video for the second channel, because we have a big channel in Russian language, more than 1,100 of followers. Yes, I will make this, and approximately today, approximately after 1 hour from this broadcasting video. So, if you would like to ask something about your natal chart, please welcome. I will check our comments. If you would like to ask something connected with the analysis of the natal chart reading, you can also write your comments under this video. I will check and I will answer, and I think it will be interesting for both of us. Okay, so come back to the main idea of this video. The main idea is that after March 2025, everything will be changing in the USA, and what will be changing? First, there will be some unexpected situation with a person who rules, who is the leader of the country. Then we as well we see the connection between Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter is in the 11th house of the natal chart, and it shows some difficulties and different situation in parliament. That's why I think my decision is that the ruling party will be changed. That's why this Jupiter shows a lot of changes in the parliament, and new ideas, new politics, everything new. And that's why we see this after elections. Then we can see the connection between Venus and the point of eclipse, and as well I repeat that something can happen connected with the weather, with natural occasions like floods, earthquakes, and fire, and etc. But we don't see it very tragically. Next, I checked the natal chart, not only these charts of eclipses, but I checked the natal chart of 2025. In 2024, okay, let's start with 2024. This annual horoscope, this Varshaphala horoscope, is working from July 2024 until July 2025, and half of this year we just passed. But as well, we will talk about some main ideas of this natal chart, which will work until July 2025. So here we see Mars, a strong Mars in the second house of money. Mars rules the ninth house, so this is Lakshmi Yoga, and it shows that in economics there will be some support, there will be some good events. Then we see that the 11th house goes, the Lord of the 11th house goes to the house of loss and changes, and that's why I think that the ruling party will change. Then we can see a stellium of planets in the 5th house of sports, of education, of culture. So we can see that this year is okay, is good for culture, sports and everything like this. And here we see the 10th Lord in the third house, which is the 6th from the 10th. We have this principle in Vedic astrology that we show the natal chart from another point of view, from house. So we see that the Lord of the 10th house is in the 3rd, and it also give changes of the leader. So the USA have elections. So here we don't see some special and breathtaking events, but we go further, and further we will see something. From July 2025 till July 2026, this annual horoscope will rule the country, will be active. Okay. And what do we see here? Venus in the 11th house of parliament and wealth, because the 2nd house and the 11th house both are responsible for the wealth. Here we can see this Venus. Venus is very situated nicely. Everything is fine with it. The Venus is in its own sign, so we can say that the economy will be on the level. Then we can see Mars and Ketu in the 2nd house, and Mars is the ruler, is the Lord of the 10th. It means that do you remember that eclipse rapidly changed something in power, in the fate of president? And here we see in the annual horoscope that the Lord of the 10th house is situated next to the star, a very special star of Leo constellation. Now I will show you, with the stars Zosma or Zosma. Different countries, different languages, it sounds different. This is our deep sky mode for analyzing natal charts, and I will give you a link down under this video to download this application. You can make it. After several months we will translate it in English and in 5 languages more, so it will be. But you can even start now, because most of things here are in English, and you can see here some interesting things. So Zosma or Zosma, this is a very special star connected with the Lord of the Tenth, which is president and his nearest court. But of course, president the first step. So this Mars is connected with this Zosma, and Zosma is a very sensitive point for leaders, and usually shows some shaking events which can turn over the power of the leader. It means that in 2025, after these July months, there will be some situation which will shake the president of the USA, a new one, the new one, and it will. I think this event is shown by this eclipse on the 29th of March. I think there is some connection between different horoscopes and what they show us. They show us some exact situation, which will be summer or spring of 2025. Then we can see Mercury in the first house, and it means that the year will be quite okay, the trade will be fine, the income will be okay. But we see here a very weak point, a very weak point in this fifth house. I don't know why it shows like this. In the fifth house we can see the moon is in the sign of Scorpio, and here we see that the moon is the lord of the whole country, the whole first house, the ascendant, and it doesn't looks good because we don't see any how to say, we don't see any other principles which will help this moon to be recovered, how to say. And just the aspect of Venus. This moon is quite afflicted by Mars. Mars is given aspect by this sign of Scorpio and by but Saturn doesn't touch. Okay, two things, Mars and the debilitation. And we see Venus is making an aspect, so it helps somehow. So what can we say? Moon is Atmakaraka. It means the situation about the people of this country. So people will be quite depressed. I don't know why. I don't know the reason, but I see that this year, after July 2025, will be quite difficult for people of the USA, for normal people, not wealthy, not powerful. Just for normal people, it will be a quite difficult time. Let's go into details, and we will go to the D9 chart. What do you see here? Oh, here we see that some sun is exalted, and it will help the situation, but as well the lord of the fifth house is debilitated. In debilitation, it means that something bad will happen connected with the fifth house after July 2025. Fifth house, it means culture, educational system, sport, and children. That's why usually, as I saw in the natal charts of other countries, such things meant this. First, some break in educational system. For example, offline is finalizing, we will go to online, and this is the down step of situation before, and situation is not changing to good. So there are problems in the fifth house of the natal chart. Then if some problem will happen with children, some occasion, massive occasion, I mean, it will also be shown like this in the natal chart. So we should be careful. We should care about our children, about education. Maybe some cases will happen connected with sport, education, and children. So this is the clue from astrology. Let's go to the D10 chart. It shows us the power of the leader. Here we can see three malefics, three aggressive planets. I'm sorry, planets. I will tell like this because I don't know enough English words. So here we can see three malefics in the 10th house, and they are very strong. They are very strong. It means that the leader, the future leader, will be strong, but he will face really strong problems. So this is like, I don't know, this is like some law. If you are strong, you face strong problems. If you are weak, you don't face any. Just leave. So here we can see the clue that really some difficult situation for the president will happen after July 2025. So here is my analysis. Hopefully you will like it. Greetings from Pacific coast of Canada. Greeting as well, and I will make the natal chart of Canada. I'm sorry. I will make the natal chart of India, Canada, Emirates will be on our channel, are planned, and India, USA, England, and the natal chart of England we will analyze soon. So hopefully you will press the subscribe button and you will be with me in the next videos. And thank you for your support, for your like buttons, for your comments. Hopefully we will see each other in the next video. See you and goodbye.